Oh, 2023 AIME 1.
Problem 8, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The problem that is related to rhombus, right?
Yeah.
Okay. This. I don't know what, for some reason only I can stop part of the problem. Basically. Let me copy the problem itself. The problem, I don't know what, something like this. Okay, now I can see the whole part. Copy. It is rhombus ABCD.
Yes.
We have okay. 31, 131, 131. This is A less than 90. Point P on the inner circle of the rhombus such that the distance of P to the line DA, AB. Okay, so let's draw the rhombus in circle. It's tangent to all sides. Since we have a point P such that from DA it is 9, it is 5, 16 from this. It would be something like this. It should be 9. So let me. I think it's better to. It's this one. 150. 150. 150. 150. So if we draw in our encircle,
Mhm.
so here it is A, it is B, it is C, it is D. Because from BC and DA it is 16 and 9, this one is 25. And this one is 5. So if I want to connect them, so in which position is better to draw? If P is here, do you agree DA should be 9? So I think some positions like this, right? P. Then this is 9, it is 16, and that one is 5, right?
Yeah.
So for example, something like this one. And this one also should be 90, so the length should be something like this. And this one. Okay. So it is P, it is X, it is 9, this one is 5, for example, PY, Z is 16, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What can we say? And it wants what? Find the perimeter of ABCD. So we find side length and then multiply it by 4, right?
Yes.
Between these three lengths, if you consider two of them, it would be good. Which two of them?
What was the question?
Look, you agree if you consider PX and PZ, then you can
Yeah.
find this altitude.
Oh, yeah.
XZ is what?
X 25.
Exactly. So one thing that we can say is that this height is 25, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And I am thinking of if we extend this, it would be better. Okay, PX, PZ, PY.
Okay.
And
Wait, how do we know Z is outside of the rhombus?
it can be outside because it says the distance, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Because if you want to consider inside, in this figure, it's not possible. Okay, so we know this height is 25, right? And we
Yeah.
want to find this length. So, do you agree if we find, for example, sine of alpha or cosine of alpha, the problem will be solved?
Yes.
Consider DL. So we want to find, for example, DC. For finding DC, suppose DC is equal to, for example, T. If you want to find T is what? If we find sine alpha or cosine alpha, then we can find. Because we know it's 25, right?
Yeah.
In radius is what in this rhombus?
Mm. Oh, wouldn't it be half the height? So 25 over 2.
Exactly, because if you consider this O, if you connect this, it is O center 25, right?
Yeah.
We are trying to find the lengths that are possible. We know it is alpha, we know it is 9, this one. So, do you agree? Because we know R is this, when we know it is 9, we know it is also, it has to be 16, right?
Yes.
Well, another important thing here is that this one is 9, this one is 5. And we know when this angle is alpha, this angle is what?
Also alpha.
And also, we can, for example, consider that if we draw something like this, we know that this one is 25 over 2, this one is 25 over 2 with similar directions, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now here, for example, we have two intersections here. A, B, C, D, E, from this intersection. And we found this altitude to try to see, can we find alpha, 5, 9, all these things. Want more hint or that's enough?
More hint.
Okay, here can we find any similar triangles or something like that?
Oh.
Similar triangles, look, can, for example, a special case of similar triangles, is that when we have a circle, let me show it. And you have these and these and these. We have some relationships. For example, if it is A, and you can prove it by similar triangles. Can you tell me what relationship do we have here?
Like power of a point, PA
Yeah,
squared
the PA
equals.
squared is PB times PC is equal to PD times. And do you know
Yeah.
that we can prove it by similar triangles or not?
Oh, yeah. Make it into division.
Yes. So here we can use this power of some points. Lots of things. Let E times, for example, let E is equal to, let's consider this one, EF. This one, G, H, I. For example, you can find some length. Okay. For example, you can say XP times XE is equal to XH squared. You can find lots of relationships. You can try to
Okay.
find side length or sine alpha. Want more hint or that's enough?
That's enough.
Okay.
Okay, I think I found sine alpha.
Okay, can you explain?
Yeah. So first, you can say xp times xe equals xh squared, and ze times zp equals zf squared. Yeah, and then you can say xhfz is a rectangle.
Yes.
And then, so that means xh equals zf.
Exactly. Then what?
And then if you do that, you'll find that ZE equals 9 and PE equals 7.
Let's check. XP we know is 9.
Yeah,
XE, so let's consider this length W is 9
yes.
plus W, right? Is equal.
Yeah,
ZE, we know PZ or CP is equal to 16. So it is
yeah,
16 times Z is 16 minus W, right?
yeah. So W equals 7.
So 25W is equal to 16 squared minus 9 squared, right? It is 7 times 25, so W is 7. Then
Yeah.
what?
So if W equals 7, ZE equals 9.
Hmm. We can also use this. It is 5, it is 7, and we know it is alpha. This one is alpha because it is 90 minus 1. You can easily find sine alpha. Sine alpha, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Your way is correct. It is 90 minus alpha, it is 5, so we know that this length is 5, W is 7, so sine
yeah. So cosine alpha
minus
equals 5
yes.
over 7. Hello?
Sine 90 minus alpha is what over what?
Oh, isn't that just cosine alpha equals 5 over 7?
And because we want to find this, so we want to find sine alpha, right? Sine.
Yeah. Okay. So that would be 20. Yeah, it's root of 24 over 49. So,
Or 7, right?
oh yeah, yeah.
And CD is what then?
So CD is 17 square root of 89. So you can say EPY is similar to
We can say,
EAX.
let's say something. Here in this triangle, yeah, this sine alpha is 25 over CD, right?
Yeah.
So CD is what then in terms of sine alpha?
Mm, 25 times 7 over square root of 24.
Yes, 25 over sine alpha.
Yes.
This, so C is equal to 7 times 25 over 20, right?
Yeah.
Then we can say what?
So that means that's 175 over 2 square root of 6.
But the AIME had to kill us here because the answer should
Yes.
be integer, right?
Yeah.
So in which part we had careless mistake? We found W is 7,
Yeah.
right? So
Yes.
cosine alpha, we know it's 9. So sine 90 minus it was 5. It's 5 over 7. Cosine alpha. So what's the problem here?
Mhm. Oh, I know, because E doesn't intersect the rhombus. It only intersects the circle.
Oh yes, yes. Here. Okay, so W is 7. Not the side. Okay, so it is 90 minus alpha. Okay, what's the rest of your solution?
So I
Here,
said,
we also we can find x edge.
yes.
X edge is what?
I got that. I got that to be 175. Wait, no, no, no. 12.
Yes, because it is 9 times 9 plus 7, 16. 9 times 16. You take its square root, it's 3 times 4 is. Okay,
Yes.
then what?
Mm.
Then
So what I did, I set another point called J, which is where XZ intersects AB.
this one, right?
Yeah.
You call this one what? J?
J. Yeah.
Then what?
So we can see that PJ is half of PZ because PYJ is similar to BZJ.
You should prove they are congruent, right?
Yeah.
If they are similar, prove that they are congruent.
Mm,
One hint.
yes.
Okay, so let's calculate length. Good. Fine. Here we want to find sine alpha, right?
Yeah.
And we know it is 25. It is equal to this. And we know W is 7, right?
Yeah.
We know W is 7. And we know it is 9. EZ is what?
Easy 9.
9 plus 7, 16, right?
Yes.
Okay. And we know it is O, right? And the
Yeah.
only thing, for example, here, we've not used P's. Here, by power of the rules, we use that P's on this circle, right?
Yeah.
Okay, if we want to find sine alpha, and we have O here, we know length of W. It's good to draw what?
Mm, 30s? I'm not sure.
We can connect, for example, let's maximize this. Let me copy this here. Let's maximize this figure. Okay, something like this. Okay, so let me erase this 90 minus alpha. We can connect O to P. And we can draw perpendicular to this, right?
Yes.
Then do you agree we split into two parts this rectangle? We split
Yeah.
this rectangle to two parts. Why it is good? Because look, if you draw this one, this altitude, it is parallel to this one, right?
Yeah.
I want to create alpha here. So for creating alpha, this one is parallel to this one. So the other, if I want to create alpha here, the other side length, the other length that I can draw is to draw what?
Mm,
Do you agree if I extend this and do the same thing similarly, then we can find
oh, yeah.
I draw with black. Then because this one is parallel to this one, we can say this angle is also alpha, right?
Yeah.
So we want to find sine alpha. So if you find sine this, the problem will be solved, right?
Yes.
Okay. So because we found it is 7, right? So this length is what?
Uh, half. So 3 halves. I mean
7
7
over
halves.
2, right?
Yeah.
We know also OP is what? OP is what?
25 over 2.
Yes.
So
So
OW is 12.
yeah, so it
Well,
is O1. For example, let's consider O1. We can find sine O1 constant all lengths. So for O2, what can we say? We should find this length. This length is what?
uh,
Let me call this one M. Try to find PM is what? Okay.
okay. Can I get a hint?
Sure. So, do you agree it is a rectangle?
Yes.
So this length is equal, this one is radius, right?
Yeah.
So do you agree you can say it is my minus py?
Mm, yes.
My is what?
My is 25 over 2.
Py is
Oh,
what?
and py is 5. And py
So it
is
is
5.
what?
So 15 over 2.
Now the agree sine alpha is equal to sine O1 plus O2.
Yes.
Now in these two triangles, you know all side lengths. So do you agree you can find sine O1 plus O2?
Yeah.
Okay, one hint or one to try on your own?
I can try my own.
Sure.
Okay, I solved it.
Okay. Sine is what? Sine alpha.
Sine alpha is 4/5.
Okay, let's check. Here you use this, that's sine O1 cosine O2 plus cosine O1 sine O2.
Yes.
Okay, sine O1 is what?
7 over 25.
Cosine O2 is what?
4/5.
Okay, so let's write this. We know sine O1 is 7 over 25. Sine O2 is what?
Sine O2 is 3/5.
15 over 25, 3/5. Okay, so cosine O2 is 4/5, right? And
Yeah.
cosine O1 is what?
Cosine 01 is 24 over 25.
Okay, because 7 squared is 49, 24 squared is what? 576, right?
Yes.
625, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So 7 over 25 times 4 over 5 plus 24 over 25 times 3 over, right?
Yes.
28 plus 72 is what? Is 100, 525. So 450. Now, CD is what then?
CD is 125 over 4.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
4 over 5. 125 over 4. So the answer is what?
125.
Yes. Good. What's your next question?